Hi and welcome back to another Bestestimes Reborn YouTube video. I'm your host Brad. It is currently, let's have a look at the clock, it is 7:34 a.m. on Saturday the 18th of May 2024. Current temperature is 21.6 degrees Celsius, 94% humidity. And we've had 3 millimeters of rain since 9 a.m. yesterday. So we're just going to go do a bit of a walk around some random locations. Some of it's on the way into town, and just show a little bit more detail. I know I say that sometimes and can only show us so much because people come along. If I'm showing Jasmine Thai massage in the barbershop, and then Timo's Gundy Hill Hotel. So when we look back at this years later, you can see a lot of detail of what it was like. Very, very good to have a lot of detail. So this is Station Street, going across Station Street. So you might go down a couple of the side streets along the way. And that. And the lighting's not too bad this way at the moment because the sun's behind the clouds. When I first started, the sun was beaming my direction. It was just too much. Reese Plumbing. There's only certain things I can show in full detail because I'm too close to this. So I can't show the full building unless I was on the other side of the road, so bear with me. Like we can show the amp hole, but that's sort of, sun's in the wrong place now for that. The metro, and then Goodyear here. See it. If I was to turn around once I get further down, you'd be able to see more of it. So well, that's what I'll do. You'll be able to see how the lighting's a lot better this direction. Yeah, it's just the hour of the day. Usually I go a bit earlier, but sometimes you just don't know what the weather's going to do at that hour because it's too dark. Because the radar's not only sometimes accurate. Now, well, let's show the payphone do. That's what I'm seeing on the screen of the camera. Is telling to me that it's not seeing it properly from the first angle. So you want to be able to look back years later and see exactly what this was. Okay, it's a payphone. That there's free calls now, you don't have to pay to use it. So people shouldn't be trashing it to get money out of it because there'll be no money in it. A lot of them, they've made it where the money used to come out of doesn't even open anymore. This one does. I think you can do international. Probably through it still. Yeah, how to make an international call. They really want you to use a phone card, it says it there. No coins. So it's Castlereagh Street. We might go down and show where John Deere is and that honeycomb. Just because that's something we can show at a decent angle. Same with Goodyear here, where the lighting's better. Lighting and audio are a big thing with video. I mean, if it's facing wrong, there, and you're just not going to see much. The sun's in the wrong place. So they have the free pallets. People ask about pallets on Facebook for free pallets. There you go. Reminds me of pallet ton fitness brand. Innisfail Youth and Family Care. This is the old squash courts. So we're showing as much detail as we can without interfering and prying into anything too much. This is where the pool used to be for the squash courts. It's silly that all that was taken away. Nice if it was still squash courts. I wonder if there's still any remnants of any of that inside it. Because what's his name? Alan Sultana had it for a while. I think that's who got rid of all the stuff like that, all the interesting stuff. That's Innisfail Pro Motors. You can see why they're up a bit higher, because it does flood down here. There's Innisfail cabinets, kitchens and cabinets, that is. Yeah, the reason why we show all this stuff is so we can look back and see what businesses were around. It's not all this. They are getting free advertising, but these places. But you know, for me, it's we can look back and see. Oh, that business was it. Oh, that's where that was. I was wondering where that business was. It says Innisfail Glass and Aluminium. If you're American, aluminum. And Amply Mesh security products. That shark on it. And there's where the BP fuel depot was back in the day. And yes, it was BP. There was signage up for years saying BP. I went past it often enough to know. There's a Pro Auto Repairs over here. I can't read the writing. It's so small. It's a little bit pointless. From a distance, you know, all I can read is Pro Auto Repairs. But anyway, that's Short Street back up there. We won't go all the way down there with this. Your John Deere. Just show this for Jim in Maine. He'd be interested in what tractors we have here. The John Deere tractor. There is people inside, so I can't really, well, not in the tractor, but in the business. There's only so much I can show. John Deere 7920. If you're wondering what kind of tractor that is. There's a few over here, but I can't really go over to it. There's a lady outside cleaning windows and stuff. Yeah, Honeycombs sales and service. There's a harvester, a cane harvester. Or two of them. I assume one of them's used by the rust. Not pre-owned. All the tractors is yeah, that's what I mean. Like the lighting's just terrible. So there's only so much it will show up on it. There you go. That might show it up a bit better. So this is for Jim in Maine to see. Might be interested in what a cane harvester looks like. Hopefully you can see it quite well. And then Innisfail Pro Motors again. From a different angle so you can see it a bit better, hopefully. Something I wish with this screen, I could tilt it. So when I've got it on an angle, I can see it better. Like you can with some flippy screens on some cameras. That would make it a lot easier. It's 25 Castlereagh Street. Anyway, yeah, you can see that a lot better. Picture quality wise, because of the lighting. And then the old Gundy Hill Bakery. Might show Goodyear a bit, because we're on that better angle now. The lighting. Of course, out and about, I can't control the lighting. I can control which way I face the camera. So Gundy Hill Bakery. They've been painting and doing it up. It looks a lot nicer but I don't know if they just painted over all the crap that was no good with it before. There's like sensor lights there. I don't know if they're on. No, they might be on at night. The front's all painted, but the problem is that could go all mouldy too. Hopefully it's mold resistant paint. It's look a lot nicer. It's Innisfail motors group. Used to be Carline mufflers and A1 exhausts and things like that. Then the auto wash. Somebody's, I think instead of just putting it in the bin somewhere, there's stuff in it. I don't know what's in it, but we're not going to get any closer to it. It stinks. So, car wash. It smells like cigarettes actually, more than anything. It's your mobile 24-hour. Some of the best service station type food in Innisfail. Get there. Jaffles are good. Mrs. Max say that they bought out their pizza pies again. Oh, you can get them everywhere in Australia. No, I look and they don't have them. Anyway, here that I've seen, Carbuda Street and the 180 Eder Street signage, which we've shown hundreds of times, maybe even thousands over the years. Still strange that even the owners of the building haven't even taken down the old Jackson & Jackson signage, because they closed down years ago. I remember seeing it on the news that Jackson & Jackson went bankrupt, or went bust or whatever. There's the Gundi Auto Wash, Carbuda Street. Yeah. This whole area really needs to be done up properly. Repainted with decent paint and just made it look a bit spiffier. They should have just left this big sign here and just did it up. Put some lighting on it. Made it look more enticing to come here. One of the 6 tobacconists in town. There's a lottery and stuff like that. Coming up on Pelican Street. I'll show little bits from on the other side of the road. Well, there's no cars. Surprisingly, not many cars for this hour of the day. During the week there'll be a lot more. Sundown Engineering, Michael Street, the old Bali Tropical North, and carpet vinyl and planks. Vinyl planks. Yeah, like I said, with these videos, you want to be able to look at them and see a lot of detail. So you can get more of an idea of what sort of business it was that was there, or what sort of places. Like I said, this is Pelican Street. When we get across, we'll show Coastal Marine and Outdoors, like we normally do. Just for a little bit more context and detail. Used to be Grassland Motors way back. So I like being able to look back and see, oh, that's what was there. Okay. Well, a lot of the places that I remember, I'm a very detail focused person when it comes to videos and seeing where I take a photo, if there's any changes around. I'm always looking for changes. Landed Motors Marine used to be. That police. They had the carpet, the vinyl place and that. They moved down the road where Barley Tropical North used to be. There's your Grace Street, Edith Street intersection. The old Anderson's carpet sign that we continue to show now and then. Where second place Roscoe's Pizzas was. There's a guy, basically a second-hand dealer in there. Leaks. I'll just have a quick look. We're in the car park area, so you get an idea. All that blue in that there is from the old Rec Division, Better Home and Living, where it says Innisfail above there. The X. Old tile still there. Basically still there. Kennedy's Better Home and Living. And before that it was Rec Division. Reed's Rec Division. Don't mind today, the one in Tully, as I still do. It's Repco. I know what time they open. But they usually open most days, if not every day. Yeah, Sundays too. So we can while we're here. More detail. Saturday they open 9 AM till 2. Yeah. The old Better Home and Living, Rec Division. No, it's still got Better Home and Living written on there. Just the sign starting to crack, it seems. 166 Edith Street. Yeah, open 7 days. Remember that was built for Highway Tyres back in the day. And Highway Tyres said they were moving, had signs on it. Then they had a sign next to the old Centrelink where Alan's Porsche used to be. And they never moved there. They had a very basic sign there, but it was there nonetheless. Ibis Street, IBIS. I might go down to the bridge and just show down to there. I can see a bit more angles than that. It's a lot better than their old Repco at 180. The one at 180 Edith Street was very small. They weren't the most friendliest people. This seems to be a bit nicer. Like the people are nicer than what I remember from the old one. So I went in the old one a few times. They always believe in good customer service. Big time. Back of the old Better Home and Living, as well as back of Repco. A little creek through here. Goes through to Bamboo Creek. Yeah, I wouldn't suggest walking on here. It just doesn't seem very safe, this side. Yeah, there's even holes in that inner stuff. Just about looks like layers of gyprock or whatever over it. Maybe that's what it is. We don't know. Well, I don't. Someone could probably work it out. Yeah, well, this is as far as we'll go down here. Got Emu Street up there. This becomes Tramway Street. Yeah, feels like there's rain coming. So I might get to somewhere where there's undercover. Because the way the weather's been lately here, and a lot of people say this is the way it was in the 70s and earlier. Oh, pardon me. It's rain, sun, rain, sun, rain, sun, or rain, or sun, overcast, sun, overcast. So you never know whether it's going to rain or not. Unless the sound I heard might have been super cheap, turning their air conditioning on. Could have been that too. So I'm trying to record with the better camera so we can get better quality image. So you can see it a lot better, see what it was like. We're not going to risk it, of course. So you can feel spots, one spot of rain then. So we'll get up to the furniture shop, I think. There's a three-wheeled motorbike over there, quite nice. It's Commonwealth Hotel. Yeah, we might, because it's one of those, the way the weather's been lately, it'll pour rain for about 5 minutes and the next thing you know, it's fine, it's sunny again. So you can wait somewhere for a little bit and then it's all good. So there's the taxi office stuff. They've got the taxi office and undercover part they're putting in over there next to Rebel Coffee. Doing Rebel Coffee in the Commonwealth Hotel. Kenny Cass. Wai Young Chinese restaurant. It's been for sale for a fair while now. It's Furniture World. We'll show Wai Young just in case it closes down. And we'll get undercover. Just in case someone buys it and changes it. Or they just give up, these people. This furniture store. It's open 9 AM till 12 today. Friday's public holidays. Monday to Friday 9 till 5. And you got Pet's Domain. The birds are hanging out outside it. See what happens with this rain. There is dark clouds coming over. When we look to my left, Edith Street, Annie Ying Studio Cafe direction, Tour Hub. At Tour Hub I never see anyone in there. I walk over that side quite regularly. And there's just no one. This camera doesn't have auto flash. So when you try and take a photo and it doesn't need it, flash comes on anyway. You've already got it on. What used to be Innisfail Building Supplies and Simbab Kebab. The Delavecchia's had the Innisfail Building Supplies and Vivi Lacastro had the Simbab Kebab. And that, so yeah, I think the rain's died down. Let's go. There was a couple of spots. See what happens. Might better get to the next spot. The next spot used to be where Eagle Boys Pizza and that used to be. It used to be the next spot to get undercover in that situation. Now it's the 4x4 place next to KFC. For years the next spot was the old Pizza Capers, Eagle Boys Pizza, Bike Shop, the 7 Days Adventist Thrift Shop, Adra or whatever they called it, was KFC. Well, I don't want to beat this rain. This is Charles Street. Now the rain's getting heavier, so we might go undercover here for a bit with some mowers, the Cox mowers. You know, they look like the Hustler ones by the colours. Yeah, the same colouring. There's something for Jim if he's looking. If he's watching this, let me know. Yeah, they're beasts, these ones. Like your normal residential wouldn't need one of these, but farming that might. Someone with a few hectares of property. There's just Charles Street, like I said. There's your KFC, corner of Charles and Edith. have a look back where we just came from, so you can see the phone and computer repairs place and NQ Power Equipment. And Dove Street over there, Innisfail second hand. And M plus, I can't read the, there's a thing in the way, M plus R electrical, lighting and data. Geo for all supplies is down there. Cane pumping and irrigation, and the laundromat. I've shown the laundromat in videos in the past. Here's KFC. We should add a wider angle lens this. There is one you can clip onto it, but I find it distorts the quality a little bit. So here's your Tech Tune 4x4. It used to be a motorbike shop. I think it was Steve Hunt's motorcycles. Somebody Hunt anyway, when it was built for. I think they'd be open a little bit earlier. Oh, 8 AM. Monday to Friday. Saturday 9 AM to 1 PM. Yeah, I don't know. You think with tourists coming through with their caravans and 4x4s and whatever, they'd want to be open for them. Coming through, they might have found that it wasn't worth it. You get a lot of tourists coming around. People that might need things fixed. A lot of people would just go to Super Cheap or BCF, I guess, in that situation. The Plains video used to be where it was built for, where Bunnings Timber and all that stuff is, where that ute just went in. Let's make sure we're getting video of this place. It used to be a house, now it's been made into like 4 flats years and years and years ago, because I've been told by multiple people that's getting knocked down or moved or something. They don't know whether it was getting knocked down or moved, the people who have said it to me. But one lady lived in there. She got told, so she got out. So, next to Burton Auto Spares, auto parts. That's why I keep showing that in videos. Good to show for history. Here's where Kevin Bliss Motors, Innisfail Motor Village, all that was. And Mr. Barista had his set up there at one stage. I think this has been cleaned, so it looks a little bit cleaner. But still skid marks on it from push bikes, of course, which should be riding on the side of the road. Oh, there's a sign here. We'll have a look at this council planning sign. When we get up here, I'll take a photo of it and put it on the end of the video too. So there's your Bunnings car park. And down to Bunnings, which is Sam's Warehouse, the Warehouse and all that. Join the conversation, okay. Innisfail Walking Network, plan consultation, scan here for your feedback. I don't think enough people let the council know what they want. They complain on Facebook, they complain on wherever, social media, X or whatever. But they just don't get on the council website or do this sort of stuff and let the council know. One thing I keep pushing for is a walking track, like a footpath, from Innisfail State College.
Duration 28 minutes 50 seconds.
Innisfail State College to the Coconuts, because you got one from Coconuts to Flying Fish Point, but you just need it done up. That's the thing. It needs to be done up. So there's that. So, you know, that's what I've been pushing for. And for them to do up Coronation Drive, that footpath there. Because they did a while back, only part of it though. From the bridge, a bit further along. And it'd be nice if they did it right up, and all the way along, made it wide, so push bikes and scooter people and all that can go past, people walking a lot safer. If you watch my latest East Innisfail video, you'll see how bad that's getting along there. Like, a lot of the footpath is crumbling. It's pretty sad, actually. Shouldn't have that sort of thing like that this day and age. Now you look at this here, it's all crumbling. Horrible here, outside Roscoe's. Hungry Jack's, running down to Butchery. Yeah, it looks like it's going to pour rain, so we're staying to cover as long as we can. Basically cover up to the vape shop, and then it stops. Someone in that ute, so there's so much we can show. That's why I'm sort of angling it over this way, or it would have been showing over to Harvey Norman and that. So this is what's it called? The Great Flavour of India. I couldn't think of the name for a second there. There's the tobacconist here. One of 6. Yeah, there's the one out at 180, there's this one. There's the one that used to be Dom's next to the Bendigo Bank. Then there's the one where Domino's Pizza used to be. There's one near Woolworths, near Ramage, that cafe there, the old Centre Point. And then there's one in Rankin Street. I think that's all of them. So yeah, I personally don't think we need that many, but that's how it is. Wait for that rain to die down, then we can go to the next location. Yeah. Next thing you know, it could be nice and sunny. And that once these clouds go over, because you can see the sun above Harvey Norman there trying to come through. Harvey Norman takes up this whole thing now. Apart from where Rumours is, nightclub. It was back where we just came from, down past Great Flavour of India and Bunnings, where Poochie's used to be, and Kayla's vet was for a fair while there. Right, rain stopped, and keep going. Get to the Bedrock Cafe. Used to be the pizza house back in the day. That's what I first remember it as. It was empty for a long time. Had a bike shop in there. They had there was a Kevin Gardner's building, whatever his thing. Whatever his business was called. KGC Constructions or whatever they called it. Yeah, well, that was in here too. They're the ones that did it right up. I remember them doing it right up. There's Vinnie's. They've been to the Paul, in other words, but they call it Vinnie's now. It's funny how these places, they get these nicknames. Like Vinnie's and Salvo's and all this stuff. Then next thing you know, the company's calling them that themselves, a charity. Like McDonald's, Macca's. Like McDonald's likes to call their thing Macca's too on their ads and that. Yeah, so yeah, you just how it seems to go after a while. Here's where Bedrock and that used to be. Along here. There was an Indigenous art place. There was Tropic Cartridges and Printing, which moved out to 180, across from the Mobile 24 Hour on either street. Lee's Fruit Market was in there for a while. The Asian store was in here on the corner. A few different places. There was a job agency which closed down years ago, but nothing ever opened in its place. I've got plenty of videos of this over the years. There's plenty of videos of it getting knocked down as well. So you look for Lily Street. I put 2 L's in Lily Street for years because that's what I thought it was, because There's no Liberty Street sign here. It's further down. But I was looking on Google Maps one day, and it said it was 1L. So I went right down the end near Charles Street, and it had 1L on it. I'm like, oh, okay. Crown Hotel. Trying to get out of the rain. Port Paul's rain. Hayman's Electrical. BP. I might have to stop and put the camera away. Get the other one out so I can continue on. Bruce Highway, but it's also Ernest Street. There's Ernest Street down here. Aquarium and Bird Centre, which I think is a strange name. Didn't they sell more than just aquariums and bird stuff? Always found that weird. You can buy stuff for cats and dogs and whatever else, and fish, and you can even buy them, fish, cats and dogs and that, at times. So, yeah, I think it's going to pour rain any second. Come on, green light, so I can get across and change it, change cameras. I don't really want to change cameras because the quality is different. But if I got to, I got to. Until the rain dies off, then I can go again. A lot of cars like to cut you off here too. That's one thing to be careful of here. They'll go across in front of you knowing that you've got right away. I've had that many times from the BP across to Hayman's and that. There's people up at this place doing stuff. Where they're doing the car park next to the Crown Hotel, where the flats used to be, next to where the TAB and that used to be, and that. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth changing cameras yet, just in case it. I think it's. I might be able to get up to where Roll 2 Dice used to be. Yeah, Roll 2 Dice. On the corner of Lily and Owen Street. There's a car park they built where the TAB used to be. It wasn't a huge amount of room at the TAB. It wasn't very big. This is where the flats used to be that were owned by Westbury's. I don't know who owned it at the end, but I don't think Westbury started at the end. Show around. Don't show so much because the people being there, this is where Social Security used to be. It's Bruce K. Gillian. That's how you say it. This is Lily Street, back of Westbury's. E.H. Westbury's and Company, or Westbury, no S on the end. There's a town pool through there. And Senior Citizens Hall. Yeah, that rain's really coming now. I sort of feel it. Used to be a dance studio here. I don't know if that was Graham's one or not. It's been too many years. Wish that I had cameras and stuff back then, especially in the 90s, in the early 2000s. Did record a video. A friend of mine and me had access to video cameras and went around and took heaps of video in the early 2000s. And yeah, no, mine got transferred to VHS. But the VHS tape went mouldy, even though it was looked after. And it's all long gone now. It never made it to DVD. His made it to DVD, but never got, the DVD never got finalised. So he lost it. So he said there was an error and all that as well. So, yeah, so sadly we lost all that. Which is very, very sad. Because you know, a lot of the businesses that were around in the early 2000s were around in the 90s. Yeah, that's the thing. But Jim, my good friend's Uncle Jim. Certainly look like him. Show this a bit so you can see outside of Food Emporium while we're waiting. Yeah, it's not all food in there. I know calling it Food Emporium's a little silly. If it was all food stuff, yeah, no worries. it's not. So here's the outside of it. It's really could do with the facelift. I remember when this first opened, it was like, whoa. It was the biggest thing. Because there was nothing like this here. You had like your little Joffrey's Arcade and things like that, which got burnt down. And all that. Where they had the cafe and the doctors and the party hire place and all that. Yeah, you had that. But it was nothing as grand as this place. Back there. Central Arcade as it was. Here's Malik's. And then it's got games and hobbies. The gel blasters and all that. Steinbeck, yeah, no, Alex Steinbeck. Yeah, I don't know if there's a real one or a fake one in there. Like one just for show. And that just, yeah. Hi, Renee. Alright, well, we don't usually get to show these places across here. Not close up, we don't. So we'll show these. Remember Blundell's had the TV hire place here for years. So all Westcott Real Estate. Then there was the taxi office at the end, where the Time Massage place is. There's Westie's Barbers, which I very rarely see open. That's where Kodak Express used to be. Been a few different places over the years at picnics. The A.S. Malik building. And the Commonwealth Bank. And Bob Cutter and that. You can see through to Ernest Street through there. But this is Owen Street. So we're going to cross over. Go right up here at the intersection. Go across the zebra crossing. Across to Real Pembrokeshire. Well, the sun's in a horrible position, but I'll be able to cover shortly, so I'm happy with that. We'll do a little walk. There will be lots of people shortly around, so there isn't much we can show, but I'll walk a little bit slower so you can see the outside of the shops a little bit. Shirley Florist. I like that fake LED lighting thing up the top and the design underneath it. And down the bottom there's all that tiles and stuff, and the old tiles when you walk in. Always nice. It's where McGee's and Swingers used to be. Leota's Emporium. Brown and Butterfly. First National, where the other camera place used to be. Which was part of Rothney's. And there used to be a tutoring place up here, like Kip McGrath or one of those type of thing. You got Buy Right, the Malik's. Like I said, shut across the road. Sun's in the wrong position though. That's where Scott's Florist used to be. It's Westpac Bank, Jagged's, Jill Stationery. It's Rockman's. I remember Stag Menswear being there. It's hard to show because there's people coming behind me. But there's Rockman's. Give you an idea what was here. This is where the fruit basket used to be. See the sort of sign coming through there. These have really nice transfusions, hot dogs, lollies. Those are the cool lollies. Inside Asian store, which used to be the book centre. Anyway, we'll show you the other way because there's people coming. There's Sea Stodders, My Choice Butcher. Signage for that. Yeah, I've got photos of that. My Choice Butcher from back in the day. It's Chemistry House. it's over where the optometrist is now, OK Plus. All the berries, hair manor. And Anita's gifts and souvenirs here. Yeah, I'm trying to show as much detail as I can because it changes. Leading edge closed down a couple of weeks ago. Mr. Trambath had that. Debbie's wedding and florist shop. Lemons 20 cents. Often had pawpaws and stuff outside there too. Brandon and Gullo. Where's J Car? And all that was Tandy. Brandon and Gullo got a little pamphlet. Just to show what it was. Sunshine Coast and Far North Queensland. It's not advertising, it's just showing what was here, what it was. Put that back, but we don't need it, so. I like the old tiles here. I've shown this in other videos. It's old design on here. Yeah, I never see this open anymore. I wonder if it still exists. I like this old hexagon tile here too. Saw that on a video the other day. So I was watching someone's video overseas and they had that hexagon tile just like that. They were showing old stuff and that. And that was one of the things they showed. And the old tile here at Burn Travel. It's a iCare Plus, which was focused on books. The Ghana Pharmacies, that Stodders, My Choice Butcher. They also do hearing aids and that there, and there's a local fire truck. No, while that showed up, I noticed it too late. You see it going around the corner. If I miss out on mentioning buildings and that, they're in many other videos in detail on the outside and that. Yeah, starting to get more and more people in town now. It's Powerhouse property, this one here, where Hello World used to be, Harvey World Tyrol, as it used to be called. Rankin Street. This was Edith Street all through here that I went down just now. This is the post office and that. We won't go up Rankin Street, I showed that just the other day in a lot of detail. This could do with a bit of doing up. Where will we go now? Might just go straight down. Whatever shows to the side shows. Might do that. So you can see the bits of awning and the signs hanging down and such. Go across because this chappie's coming along. Oh. One of the other tobacconists, 106. Across there, where Domino's Pizza used to be. I only show up because it's part of history. I don't agree with it being there. I don't think we need that many, if any. A lot of areas in that again. Still stationery and then Jagged's Emporium. Happy as hell. Westpac. This is where APC Computers was. Kennedy's news agency. This one here. Classic Nails and Spa. And where Target used to be, now it's Target Health Medical Centre. Not owned by that Target. It's one that used to be Innisfail Family Health and moved to here. Now the name change. Apparently Soul Patterns is supposed to be going in there, but it's been saying that since it's opened. Just about, so it's where K-Town Shoes used to be. Which I wish it was still here. It's Soul Patterns and supposed to be moving into the Target Family Health, but nothing's come of it so far. I'd love to go through and show what it's like in there, but there's only so much you can do. So open. That's all I can really show. Well, I mean, I don't want any trouble, so there's Sundown Family Dental, Suncorp Bank, Rivers. Might see if the Rising Sun's open. Here's where Dick Smith Electronics was for a long time. They were also, before that, they were in where Hamburger is, in Edith Street. Most definitely. The Leading Edge was here till they moved. After they changed the name from Dick Smith. Same idea, same sort of business. Sadly, nothing really stays in here anymore. Like I mentioned in one of my other videos, it was such a thriving place. You go in there and there'd be so many people. Even on a Saturday morning, when Whispers was in there, people would be having coffee and passion fruit cheesecake and Sam's sausage rolls they had in there. And it was really popular. And Bill was really nice too, the guy who owned it. Whispers was really nice. He was funny. Yeah, having a sense of humour and being good customer service orientated, he was brilliant. Apparently his wife made the food, a lot of the food. Not the Sam's stuff and that, but a lot of other stuff. Remember, she was really nice too. I think they had 3 daughters, I don't know, or 2 daughters. Remember they were at high school at the same time as me. At least 2 of them were. Anyway, remember Saffiodi's Pharmacy was owned by Santo Gorlo and I forget the other one. There was 2 mixed together, but I forget the other guy's name that owned it as well. Part ownership. Shire Hall. No. Yeah. And then the Haters owned it. Jeff and Carol Hader. And then they moved over to where, next to Pathology there. And then they left town and it closed down, so no longer around. Yeah, they were nice people. The Hader family. They had 3 sons. Yeah, so it really wants to rain again. So we might finish the video and go home. Thanks for watching. This is Bestestimes, keeping memories alive for us future generations to see. If you want to donate to the channel and help the channel out, I'd say thanks. Use the PayPal link in the description or use the Super Thanks button provided by YouTube itself, which is a good way to donate to the channel. Another way to support the channel that doesn't cost anything is like, share, comment, subscribe, watch full videos. Like if you go on and go to like the Innisfail playlist and just let it play all the way through, even while you're not home or whatever, just to help me out. That's always a plus. Helps with the YouTube's algorithm, helps these smaller channels grow. And that shows the effort is worth it. And that, and any funds donated will be used towards the channel to get better equipment, better audio, better video, better photography stuff, to get all that. So it all benefits the channel and for history. There's other links in the description to other videos I've done around, like some highlighted videos. Check out Kenneth Allen Photography on Facebook. Check out old new Innisfail photos on Facebook. One of the original Innisfail Facebook pages till other people started copying. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay cool, and we'll catch you in the next one. For those wondering, this is Owen Street.